What is up, everybody? We're going to make a quick little video on this because I do know that there are some of you out there who do not use other socials. So you guys may not know this yet, but you are now able to remote raid not only shadow raids, but max battles at this point in time of this video. So if you would like to and are able to, you guys can now remote raid everything that's not rockets, obviously. But these are the updates that are now in Pokemon Go. So Shadow Raids, starting with the Clash Takeover event, which that has ended now. So this was the point in time that allowed you to do remote raids on Shadows. Like it gave you some other changes. Like there's gonna be a new daily remote limit, which we'll talk about as well. Starting on the 13th, it will be increased from 5 to 10. So you guys now have 10 remote raids you can do in a day instead of just 5. Price is still the same, like as of this video. Prices, they're still a little expensive, so they are still there. Max battles, which this is what I was just talking about. You from the 19th, which it is now the 20th. So this is live for everyone, and anyone out there. You do no longer have to go to the max raids. But if you do go to the max raids, from what I've been hearing from others and seeing from others, is if you do go to these things in person, oh, I was tongue tied. You get more rewards, you get more stuff, all that. But you will still be able to remote raid Dynamax, Gigantamax, Shadow, and just regular raids like we have been able to already. We are also getting an increase on max particles. So originally we were at 11 or 1,000, which if you did the fanciness, you could get like 1080, I think, or maybe even like 1280, all depending on how you stacked them and everything. It is now 1,500, so now we have like basically like a 500 increase for those that were only hitting like the 1080 mark. You now have another 500 extra, which is good. I'm glad. I uh, I just recently used all of my old particles that I had set up so I could like max some of the free research mons, whatever, that I've been giving out. And I did early catch earlier, or like, yeah, well, earlier, because I think the research came out yesterday and I kind of took a nap and shit, so I was like, fuck, I'll just wait till today. I do now have a, where do I find this? I now have a Metagross for the Dynamax. Yeah, I now have. It wasn't the best IVs. The IVs were. Let me see. I can check it out right now. It was a 10, 13, 12, I believe. That's what I'm looking at. Which, if you guys want to see it, I'll be live again with it. You guys can just ask me about it then. But this is pretty good. We can now remote raid everything. There will be a remote raid pass bundle in the shop for $3 or whatever the equivalent of it is in your area. So, you can at least try to save a little bit of money, kind of, to try to get this. So, that's at least a plus. But outside of that, like everything and not really much else has changed. We do have an event coming up here very, very shortly. I don't know why it's not showing me what we looking for here. This, it's Go Fest. We'll find it here at some point. Let's see. Last event of Pokemon Go for May. Pokemon Go announced Might and Mastery Global Challenge. Okay, maybe it's not an event. Maybe it's just this challenge. Um, so Pokemon Go announces Might and Mastery Global Challenge. It's about sending gifts. So a new global challenge, Might and Mastery Final Strengths and Numbers, runs from Tuesday, May 20th to May 22nd at 10 p.m. PT to Thursday at 10 p.m. PT. So you guys have a good bit of time because the 22nd for Thursday for midnight, you guys have like, because like it is now just 7 a.m. Like time right now. So at p.m. that's at least still another. So you got 5 till noon. So like another 17 hours from 7 a.m. my time. So you guys got plenty of time to get that done because it's off of Pacific time. So that's what the PT stands for. If you guys do not know, because you're in other countries, PT is just Pacific time, which is just for United States, California time, basically. So if you guys ever want to just look up California time, and it'll tell you what the PT time is. So that's a plus for you guys if you guys ever do want to do that. Completing the challenge grants special research tickets for Machop Community Day. That's the classic one, ain't it? That's happening. I don't know when that's happening. Maybe next month? Oh, well, I'll have to look and see. Pokemon Go's new global challenge aims to unite players by sending gifts. So, like right now, like people are out sending gifts. I need to send more. I've only sent like a few, so I still have that to go. Pokemon Go has announced a new challenger kickoff. We already read this. This is another event that Niantic will release during the current Might and Mastery season, and one of the last activities available for Pokemon Go players in May. Pokemon Go challenges are yeah. This is just explaining like how they work. Like you'll get extra stuff. Hold on. Conclude players completing 40 million raids together, receiving Stardust. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, none of that matter. That's just like the global challenges for everybody to know what they are. Which, if you guys don't know, you guys more than likely to come check this out. It is right here, or you can pause the video and read this. It's highlighted for you, so you guys will know. They have announced a new global challenge. We already read that. It involves Pokemon players sending gifts. Um, Sending gifts to each other to meet the goal. Niantic has increased the limit of gifts players can send daily to 50. When players complete the challenge, um, they will be able to send their friends free special research tickets for the May 2025 Community Day Classic featuring Machop. So that'll be pretty good. If we complete this, I'm guessing we get to get this for free from what I'm reading. That's how it's reading. We'll have to wait and see because as of now, I do not know. Like other people I've heard about this, they don't understand this. Maybe we're getting it for free, which I'm not sure why we would have to send it to our friends for free. Like, do we have to buy it? And then after we buy it, we can give the ticket to our friends for free? Or can we just give it to them for free? So that's something we still have to figure out. Yeah, we already know this. A special research ticket will be available in the game from Friday, May 23rd at 10 a.m. until May 24th at 5 p.m. Pokemon Go players can send up to 20 tickets daily as long as they have friendship level of greater friends or higher with the person who will receive the item. The special research will reward trainers, players, same thing, who complete their tasks with items such as Premium Battle Pass, Rare Candy XL, additional encounters with Machop, and 3 encounters with Machop that have seasonal backgrounds. So hold on. So we're gonna get more encounters with Machop, and then we're also getting 3 encounters with Machop that have like special backgrounds. Pokemon Go players can take part in the Community Classic featuring Machop on Saturday, May 24th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. During this period, Pokemon Go players will encounter Machop more frequently. Obviously, it's a community day. If they evolve during the event, they'll get a Machoke. They'll get a Machamp. Hold on. If they evolve it during the event, they'll get a Machoke that knows the charge attack payback. Like other events of this type, this May Community Day Classic will have bonuses such as triple Stardust by catching Pokemon, obviously, a lure lore modules with extended duration, which is the same. Like we get 3 hour lore modules, yada yada. We get that is triple Stardust catch though, so that's good. So if you guys need to be getting that Stardust, this will be good for everybody out there. But yeah, this is kind of weird. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. It could just be the final straw that Niantic is left with to put out there before Scopely fully takes over. Because as we've been seeing, there's been a lot of good changes coming to the game since Niantic has supposedly stepped down from the game or whatever. But I'm still a little confused on that. Like, does Niantic still have say on this, or don't they? Like, if it's sold to Scopely, then like, why do we still have Niantic on the loading screen? Why is Niantic still like telling us about all this stuff about Pokemon Go? Like, I get like the Pokemon Go team that they had originally is still working on the game, but if that's taken over by Scopely, then why not just take Niantic off of it and then it could just load up and just say a Pokemon Go and Pokemon Go company or just Pokemon Go or Scopely. Like this is something I'm still trying to feel like I'm still confused on because like don't get me wrong, if they are still a part of it, like then just say so. But if you're not, then why are we still having Niantic on everything? Because they sold all of their. You know what? Now we won't go into that. This is just about these events. This is fine. We'll go into a more other type video later on. Yeah. So the Crown Clash taking over. That's already happened. Like I don't know why. But yeah, with that, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, and we will catch you guys later. Peace out.